Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Romancer Three Kingdoms XIV. I'm Serious JG. Last time, I finished a session and actually it had one of these things where I just kept goofing around. And I learned a couple of things. I'll try not to make unfair advantage of my foreknowledge, but learned a few things. Liu Zhang is going to attack Yong'an if I leave it undefended. So we may, in fact, not be using troops out of Yong'an to attack Wuling. Or at least I'll give it a shot, but might not be a great idea. I really don't have good troops in... I don't have good officers in Guanling to lead troops, I'm learning. So I think I need to actually pull, and somebody made note of the fact that Genghis Khan, as silly as it is from even have Genghis Khan in my force, he's hanging out in a backwater when he probably should be up on the front line. But yeah, we kind of need to get some need to get a better officer up here, because right now the city always seems to be strapped for cash. But officer-wise, let's see. Now, Froxus Neelock is a created character, which means she's got really good overall stats, but her stats, she's a political officer primarily. Mali, another created officer. She's a much better military officer. JG Mystery, primarily military, domestic officer. I decided I didn't want Liu Bei leading troops, but honestly, I found myself not having, because she can direct 6,000 troops. I've got these other, like Froxus Neelock has got the minister title because she's a really high-end domestic officer, but she's not actually that great for these situations. So, but yeah, when I was goofing around off screen, just rushing through turns, not managing domestics, what I learned is if I just full court press Sun Tzu right now, and do do nothing as far as bringing troops up to the front lines from the back lines, and I'm going to run out of momentum with Sun Tzu almost but not quite beaten. Literally, Sun Tzu eventually turns on Shiji and takes one of Shiji's cities. And, I hit a point where I was goofing around off screen and just stopped, but there was, 2 Sun Tzu cities left, one of which was one he had taken from Shiji. And, I just completely spent my forces. Now, I still had way more cities. I completely stopped doing the things that you need to do to actually maintain a war in the long run. So there's not much to worry about if we slow down and do this carefully and properly. Although we are at the point now where maybe I need to stop doing some of that. What officers have I got here who can actually direct a decent amount of troops? I believe you guys are already on the move, aren't you? Genghis Khan isn't. I think Kenshin and All Dragon may already be on the move. And oops, I lost location. Yeah, these guys are not actually at Luoyang anymore. So what I might want to do is move Genghis Khan. It'll take him a while, but let's move Genghis Khan over to Guanling. Because I think everybody else is already on the move out of there. Yep. And I was thinking Agmar Marmarand is one of the best military officers left up in District 2. Well, District 2 is under his direct control. They haven't done that much. They've been scratching out territory from Baishui Gate to Jiang'e Gate, hoping to eventually take Zhitong. They're completely ignoring this back path. In the last video, I did change their orders and ordered them to attack, I think it was Manju Gate. But I gotta tell you, in playing around and just like advancing turns and shit, they just keep doing what they were doing. That did not actually affect the AI controlled district's behavior, so just a thing. Now Genghis Khan must have, yeah, he was in control of this zone, so he'll put somebody else in charge up here. He was up here because we needed somebody with conquest, but we don't need that anymore, so I don't think any of the people that we had pulled off to lead other places are actually still in charge here. Because this is a thing I don't want to... What's going on here? Have I got guys marching out of here? I have been away for a bit, so... Guys, you're still again. You're actually with a unit who's doing transport stuff. Cao Jui's not a terrible military officer, but he's not fantastic either. Dion Man, Li Dion's pretty good. And of course, the Riza, but she's leading the Riza's unit. So, don't really have anybody in Chenliu right now who needs to be moved out. Main thing is keep making sure that there's people acting as overseers here. Puyang's got way too many officers. I think this is just a place where officers from the Northern District showed up when they moved out. We got anybody here who's like absolutely high-end? These are all like, you know, some of these guys are pretty decent. Cao Chun. He's got okay military score. It's well above average. There's nobody here where I'm like... Because Dao Chan is not a military officer. There's nobody here where I'm like, okay, we really gotta... Actually? Ma Dai wouldn't be bad. Let's move Ma Dai. And then I'll need to replace him as an overseer. Perhaps I should have to... Yeah, you should head off there. I just ordered you to. Guanling will be receiving gold from other cities if I remember to keep up with it, so... That's fine. Now, you are overseer of something. Oh, that's right. There won't be a blank. You'll still be... Your portrait will still be here. So I'll have to actually find you. And you were probably there because of a high conquest score. That's fine. Beihai, on the other hand, is not quite as swimming with officers as some of these other places are. nobody here that I just absolutely have to get out there where they'll be super effective. So any place that doesn't have an overseer now? Nope. Okay, so they have like one officer to spare, it seems like. Jiaopi with 7 active officers. Does it have enough? Because it's one of these places that has very few districts. So if I did send in someone out of here, like we got Li Jingming is a guy with really good overall stats, but he's not really a military guy. And the rest of these people are kind of like, yeah, our best military person here would not be fantastic, so let's leave this be. And GFP at one place was a place that really, I guess at one point it had some really good military guys. I don't know if we've reorganized too much since. There's this one guy in particular, Wang Ping, I think his name is, with the super sweet helmet. So I always notice him, but he's one of these. Yeah, there's Yu Jin is another good military officer. But I mean, Yu Jin's actually really good. He doesn't have a title though, and I don't really feel like giving him one. But he would be a pretty high-end military officer. See the guy who was scorned by Cao Pi and died of his own resentment? Yeah. He's a Dynasty Warriors character who's added in 8 Extreme Legends as like the disciplinarian of the army who then ends up surrendering to Guan Yu eventually. I mean, I could give him a title and bring him down to Guanling, but I'm already sending 2 good military officers here. Shochun. It's already got a big army marching out of it. I'm assuming that everybody... we do need somebody in this newly conquered zone. Okay, that was actually a good use of our time. Setting up Ma Ridi down here. Jucheng oddly devoid of troops right now. All big cities up here because of my non-stop babysitting of their growth. Ma Chao, is he actually leading troops right now? He is... No, he doesn't have a title either. Got Sai Mao, the junior prefect. He is leading troops, but he's about to transfer and not be in this city anymore. I know somebody in the comments was telling me never to trust Ma Chao, but it might not be a terrible idea to give him a title so that he could actually lead troops eventually. But right now, I think we're doing okay. Just doing a quick check to make sure everybody has overseers. And didn't mean to do that. Still didn't mean to do that. got anybody here who isn't already doing something else? Shanghai just got here. He's a pretty good officer. He's a really good officer. We might want to put him in charge of something more important, like recruiting. Zhang He and Zhang Jun could work together on that. But we also got Zhang Nan. There's just a whole lot of Zhangin going on here. Leave it to me. Yep. And Guanlang, which has massive troop counts at the moment because troops are getting transferred down there from other places. And we're working really hard on building up barracks, apparently. So these places have probably been working on barracks for a long time. Good timing to switch you. Better timing than it was to switch you, but it is what it is. Yeah, they really got stuck on building up... They really got stuck on building up barracks for quite a while there, didn't they? And I'm burning through orders with all this switching, but hey, it's important, okay? Lost one of my districts here, which is annoying. We'll be getting it back shortly, though. Panzer continues to recruit troops even as they're fighting. It's like, hey, see how awesome these guys are? You could be like them. Okay. Wow, Jiangling is going to be a... It's just a big deal kind of city. The core is the one that got wrecked with the invasion, unfortunately, but it's a freaking big deal. It's got a lot of districts. Basically, the more districts the city has, the greater its overall potential, really. Shushu is better than having no one here for this purpose, although I have a feeling he might be better at domestics. Where have I maybe got a military person where I could have somebody else doing better? Guling here. Yashun, you're not terrible, but you're kind of terrible, actually, compared to Jushu at what we're trying to do at the moment. So let's put Jushu in charge, and then bring you in to be the drill master. It's really not going to make any difference, is it? Oh, well. Now here I've got guys who are just parked. The thing that I want to do is, since now that we're no longer allied, he's going to attack Wuling, which he promised to do when we were allied. So I'm just letting, I'm having Jihao Dun and Zhang Liao just kind of wait in the hopes that I can attack from behind. Because they've got a couple of combat units. Can't even tell, like, I'm assuming that, Shoyu's a fish unit. Zhoutai is a fish unit. Chengwu is a fish unit. And then these other units, like Impel, who somehow replaced, like he managed to replace Zhou Yu as Sun Tzu's advisor. But he's got a catapult unit, and I'm thinking, hey, Qi down here probably also has some kind of siege weapon. Yeah. So I've really got about 26,000 troops in 3 units, and then 10k siege troops. So I've got about, it's about an even fight. I've just got mine divided into fewer units. So what I want to do is try to attack them from behind. Like, let them come through here and march on towards Wuling, and then come in behind them and murderify them. Something that's going to start happening is I have these big armies marching as my supplies are going to run out. Got 42k supplies, 58k supplies, 15k. That's where it's going to happen first. It's only 47 there. 99 here. I just marched a ton of supplies out of Luoyang, didn't I? So let's transport. Transport them to here. Or to here. So my thought was to actually just, instead of going straight to where they're needed, have them hit someplace along the way. Yeah, let's send him here. Whereas Jinye can transport a bunch of supplies. Wait, what? No? Is this still happening? I can't tell now if I messed up the transport. I think they're still going. Yeah, well, hold on. Like, can I check? Well, okay, I think they're still going here. Now you guys, on the other hand, I want you to transport. Here we go. Okay. Because these guys are going to end up getting into trouble with food, potentially. I'm wasting this entire video trying to get all this set up. Did I do my other domestic stuff? Suggestions. We're not releasing prisoners. We can do banquets. For all these hot new officers coming into the force.
尽情欢呼吧！
Ooh, yeah, I got like 10 officers get a boost. Song Quinn for 900 gold. What the hell? And then Overseer proposals. Somebody pointed out to me the people with the Wise trait just have suggestions more often, so I should put them in cores. And that's true, but yeah, I'm probably not going to bother to reorganize. I've already spent way too much time on that kind of thing in this video. Investment. Luo Yang. Luo Yang's commerce. Luo Yang looks like he could actually switch. GFP as well. Okay, Luo Yang and GFP probably both need to switch focus right now based on that. There's Xiaopei. Oh, never mind. They're still working on getting up to 3. Luo Yang's up here, right? Yeah, Luo Yang does need to switch its focus and its main hub. Okay. I guess I didn't really do a very good job of checking the cores, did I? So we just switched that one. That one's fine. This one's fine. Yep. Nope. Oh, this is the GFP that I should have been checking. Oh, whatever. Check GLP instead of GFP. He is not good at developing barracks. And there's a lawful evil guy. Well, he's way, so you think of him as being evil, but he's actually just kind of lawful. Ruffle.
我知道了。
Okay, but that was pretty specifically the one that really needed to change its what it was working on at its core. I think we'll find otherwise that we're okay. Yeah, they're all at 3. Something has to go up next. It might as well be food. But yeah, Jiang Yang definitely needs to switch up. Alright, Earl King, start working on barracks. Or agriculture. Nah, barracks. Earl King should have a good, need somebody with a good conquer land stat up here, which is why we put Reinhardt up there. Earl King's actually not great at that. And it's been temporarily cut in half. Alright, Zhang Ji, you can take over instead. Hismali Shai, 9 Giga shall do stuff. 9 Ziga would be a character from Samurai Showdown 2. I don't even know if it shows up in any of the other Samurai Showdown games. I guess at least one of them has like every character from every Samurai Showdown game, so he's probably in that one. The Rizza is trying to rebuild this place, which is a bit of a mess. Good for her. blown through my orders with all of this domestic business. They do want me to try to employ people. That never seems to want to work. These two guys have been out there for a while, not wanting to join me. We do think that we can get Song Zhang to join us, though. Tell you what. Let's do rewards first, if we need to do those at all. Okay. For search. Where do they want me searching? Jian Shui. That's going to be a bunch of guys who have a really long way to go, because I'm only sending people from my district, so let's ignore that. And instead try to hire some folks. I shall try to persuade that guy without speaking. Reinhardt can get this guy, so let's go for it. One way or another, I'll bring him back, even if I have to tie him up. And that's all of our orders used. So I guess we ought to continue on. We got Sunda and Li Yan are diverting to take out Sun Ce's attack force against what's left of Liu Pan, on account of, we think we've got this fight won. We've got the Dynamite new tag team Panzer General, Tol Panzer and Zerfall are beating up on Wei Yan and Taishi Ci. And I think we got Cao Ren is going to take back this territory for us, and Vulture Bobo's brilliant maneuvers have got Leela cut off from her supplies, and now she's trapped and getting whooped on. I believe I started getting, yeah, Fall Zer and Vulture Bobo. I got various units that are now ready to. Vulture Bobo, rather, is going to be a directly controllable unit. Probably just in time for us to not need to directly control him anymore. And while Lu Jiang could divert troops out in a tricksy way, I think I will continue moving our siege units into position. Shooting your Mao is going to get kind of cut off, or a little bit removed, but everyone else should be ready to surround Lu Jiang. Lu Jiang, there's no way Sun Ce can save Lu Jiang. One other thing I wanted to point out, in the events, reunion with the Xiao Yun. Oh, that's a Liu. It's not Zhou Yu, it's Xiao Yun. January 200 is the date. We're now in March 1999. January 200 was the date when Sun Ce could die, you know, with the events of, like, pissing off a sorcerer and whatever. But he needs to control Lu Jiang for that event to trigger. And we're going to take it. I'm not going to let him hold Lu Jiang just so we can see some event where he gets murdered by a sorcerer. He doesn't deserve to die by the hands of a sorcerer. When we capture Sun Ce, we are going to execute him for sure. Anyway, this has been an entirely domestic video. We're already running over. I really kind of took my time getting back into it. So let's do at least one action turn before we close. We've got guys encircling Lu Jiang. We have people moving into position to try to flank Zhou Yu as he and his forces. With the Zhou Tai is here with them. They're going to try to attack. They're trying to expand against Liu Pan. You'd think they would be focused on fighting us. Like, they kind of threw forces in a bunch of directions at once, but odd decision to go after Liu Pan right now. We're going to try to decimate their armies and kill their troop counts. Maybe even counterattack Changsha they marched out of, although it's probably more important for us to take Wuling and consolidate and surround Sinsa. But as far as what we can watch, we could watch what's going on here. I could pull this attack back because I kind of know it's a bad idea. But I want to at least see if we can maybe... where are you guys going? You're also heading down there. Yeah, I kind of feel like we should try. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get enough supplies into Yang'an that they don't end up needing to retreat in a desperate rush. But I feel like I shouldn't have marched all those guys out of Yang'an because they don't have as much food saved up. They've got 50, they've got like 60. These guys, yeah, Yang'an is not in the same position food-wise as these other cities I'm marching armies out of. But as far as like having action to watch, this is where shit's going down. So let's go ahead and do another turn. Seems that the morale of Sun Tzu's army Sun Quan unit has been lowered by 18 due to our strategy. Oh, that's a why am I doing that to transport units? Damn it. Fall Zer's going for the 300 corpses attack. Next up, ghost coins. Whatever weird ass attacks he's using in this game. Yang visited Songjiang. Would you help me adjust my hat? I am having trouble and I can't talk. Very well, I will do as you command. Samuel Parr visited Gongji. I have heard rumors about you. Would you consider coming to our army? Very well, I will do as you command. I remember him as being a guy, when I off-screened for a few turns goofing around, he never wanted to join us. Now we've got Goofy Guy. So I want to look up Gongji. See what his deal is, because he has a portrait that suggests he's some kind of goofball. So Fall Zer has... He's now being attacked, but he has pulled the enemies into range of an archer tower. It's Cao Ren going for the 8 gates formation. Zhuge Liang's first big victory was actually for Shu. Involved overcoming the 8 gates formation. Because they made a big deal about how powerful that was. Panzer using his peerless strength to do additional damage here. Reinhardt has visited Yinguan. So yeah, Cao Ren and Bobo are going to destroy that anime person up there, but we see Taishi Ci, really the only Wu general having a lot of success right now. He set fire to Panzer's forces. Fall Zer, who'd formed an archer unit, he's taken heavy damage now that Wei Yan finally managed to turn the flank and attack directly, but Wei Yan also lured into the range of arrow towers as that happened, and Wei Yan's going to be wiped out. But yeah, a little success for Taishi Ci there with his fiery arrow attacks. Meanwhile, Reinhardt is visiting Yingguan. Look at my hair. It's glorious. You remind me of that weird final boss from Street Fighter 3, and therefore I will join you. You're less naked, though. Plague damage in Runan. Surround and conquer. Not sure exactly how we triggered this, which officer it was, but various... I think it's the red-hatted created officer whose name I keep forgetting. She took a... No, it was actually... It seems like there's someone of renown in Tianjui. I recommend we look into them, since the army has forces marching on Guanling. Got a couple of recruits. We found a disorder tome. Our power has been boosted with the hiring of Yin Guan. I want to look up Gongji, though. Shitting is now mine! Good job, Dajun. Dajun now owns shitting. she owns it. It's just a thing that she has completely mastered. When we come back next time, folks, we'll find out more about Dajun's shitting. And, I'm sorry. Should be taking this a little more seriously. Catch you guys next time.